Hi everybody, welcome to School of Scarlett. Today I have another message for you. I'm just looking up because I think there's a butterfly up there. So if a butterfly is significant to you, there's a butterfly here, and there's quite a bit of birds that have been showing up out here while I've been just kind of setting up. So that might be significant to somebody. So today I just wanted to talk about, ourselves, you, me, us, all of us, and how we're doing this holiday season and this year. So as we come to the end of the year, we've kind of had all this time of celebration for the holidays. I hope that you have all had a wonderful holiday season and that you've enjoyed it in some way. So I know that there has been a lot going on this past year for all of us, and so it's been quite a year. Have you experienced that? Comment down below, give me a thumbs up if you've experienced kind of this year of purging, quite a bit of things coming up to be cleared. So that's kind of been the theme this past year, and it's been quite strong. There's been a lot of things that have fallen away, that have changed, that have evolved, that have come up to be released and then transformed in some way. So that's what I was kind of sensing this past year. I know that we were all kind of in the same boat, and so comment down below what your experience has been this past year. So we'll see what 2025 brings for us. We have so much still, and I just want you to know that you should be very proud of yourself for getting through this year, for purging and releasing and going through the transitions that you've gone through. It has not been easy, right? So we are still here, and we're still here with a good attitude, and we've really gotten to know a lot of different parts of ourselves that maybe we didn't know before. We've gotten to even go deeper with ourselves and maybe even see some strengths and some new unfoldings that are coming in this new year even. So stay strong, stay here. There is a lot more to come. This story is magical. So today I kind of want to share with you something around intuition. So over the holiday season, we were invited to a Christmas party, and it was at someone's house that we had kind of been there before, but it was dark. So usually we had been to this person's house during the daytime, and we were going for a Christmas party at this person's house, and we didn't have the address, but we thought, okay, well, maybe we can find it because we've been there before. And so we were driving around, and we had gotten to the general area, and we were trying to use, our memory. Was it near this place? Was it near that place? Was it down this street? Does he have this type of mailbox? What kind of houses were around it, and all of this stuff. We were trying to use, our memory, and we couldn't really find it. And so then we started thinking, what kind of clues can we use, right? He's told us he's got really nice Christmas lights. So we started to look for lights, we started to look for this or that, and we were really wishing that we had asked him for his address, or we had brought the invitation which had the address on it. So it got me thinking about a download. So on our phones, most of us have the Maps, app on our phone, right? I was gonna call it a download. Sarah's here, my dog is down here. You probably can't see her, but they're running around. So on our phones, we do have, our phones have the maps, and this just got me thinking that our intuition is literally like this app. Our phones have various apps in them, and they're very helpful to us. So our intuition is like a download within us that we already have. So it's as if we had that maps download within us. And so if I didn't have that maps download, or if I didn't have the address put into that maps download, it makes it quite hard to find this person's house. And so it's just kind of a contrast to thinking, how is it when we have our intuition? Our intuition is literally like having the Maps app downloaded and having that address in there. It literally takes you to the place without you having to think a whole lot, without you having to figure it all out. You literally open the app, put the address in there, and you go, and it gives you directions. Maybe you don't know the area, maybe you don't really know how to get there, but the app or the GPS in there is telling you which way to go, and you can trust it because it's already been pre-downloaded. It already has all of the information that you would ever need. So it's just like following your intuition. If you follow your intuition, it's already installed in you, it's within you, and it's directing you. You may not know the next step, you may not even recognize where you're at, but it's always aligning you and taking you to the direct right place for you. And you don't need to know anything about it, because your intuition has the infinite wisdom of everything in this universe. So I wanted to kind of share that message with you, because I want you to begin to trust your intuition. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, or you haven't developed your intuition, I do offer a new course around intuition. You can find everything in my description and in the comments down below. So intuition is really like our guiding system that is guiding us with like supernatural powers. It has all of the ability to know where you should be going, where you don't have to figure it out. You don't have to use your brain and try to figure it all out. Because you see, like when I didn't have the address or the app downloaded with the address in it to go to this friend's house, I had to use my memory. I had to use, my brain trying to figure it out, context clues. And if it had been another time period, I don't know if you'll remember, before GPS, we would literally have to like print out a map, or even before that, we'd have to go look at an atlas and go look at the map and figure it all out. We'd have to talk to another person. We'd have to maybe get directions from someone else, or maybe we'd have to call the person on the phone and get some, landmarks or some guidance of where to go. And you see, when you have your intuition within you and you're tapped into that, you don't need to ask anyone else for directions. You don't need to go ask your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friends for guidance. You begin to trust your inner knowing, your inner guiding system on what you should do next. And as you begin to trust it more and more, and you lead this way, you begin to see how that guiding system has infinite wisdom that you couldn't get from any other source but yourself, trusting that internal guiding system, which is essentially source, the creator within you that is already making everything align and happen anyhow. So it's just an easier way to go about our lives, an easier way to exist here on this earth. And so I just wanted to give you this little story to paint you a picture of what it's like to follow your intuition as opposed to not follow your intuition. When we're not following our intuition, we don't have any kind of help. We don't have any kind of help other than our own brain and those memories and things that we've already learned, and going off what other people say. When we have our intuition, we don't need any of that. We don't need to use our own brain. We don't even need to use the guiding system of other people. There is an infinite wisdom that is beyond any understanding. It guides you in the perfect place at all times. You have divine timing, and you have a divine nature within you that doesn't allow for anything outside of what is perfect to happen. So you begin to trust that more and more, and you don't have to stress so much. You don't have to live in the state of trying to figure it all out, trying to figure out the next steps. You don't have to do that anymore. So let go of trying to figure out the next steps. It's all here within. Just begin to trust that next step as it comes up for you, that eventually you will get to that destination how you should. So I hope that this message found you well. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, give me a thumbs up, a heart, comment down below. It really helps my channel. And I want to thank everybody that has been giving me a thumbs up, commenting, sending me emails. The support, everything has been wonderful. Thank you so much to each and every one of you. And if you are new here, I hope that you will subscribe. I hope that you will come back, turn on that notification bell, because I'm putting out daily videos and you'll get notified when I put up a video. Thank you so much for watching. And if I don't see you before the new year, Happy New Year to you all. I love you all.